In the first pie chart, we will be discussing the relative importance of job duty. There are 3 categories: customer service, which takes up 60%, which involves greeting and assisting customers; packaging and handling, which takes up 35%, which involves taking orders and selecting merchandise; and the third is organization, which takes up 5%, which involves keeping the workplace clean. In the second pie chart, we will discuss the relative time spent within each job duty. Customer service takes up 50%, packaging and handling takes up 35%, and organization takes up 15%.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Mandy.
I'm Philip.
In this section of the interview, signaling is demonstrated in the absence of objective information when the recruiter's traits and behaviors act as signals of aspects of both the company and the job opportunity. In this instance, Mandy's ethnic background demonstrates a diverse workforce, and her casual attire demonstrates a laid-back dress code for the organization.
Hi, nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you too.
All right. Hi, Phil. So could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Right now I'm a student at Rutgers University, and during the summers I teach tennis at tennis camp.
Tennis camp?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I love tennis. I played tennis in college. Have you seen Serena Williams' last match?
It was awesome. So good. So good.
Right?
Really good stuff.
Right? Freaking amazing, right?
Love me some Serena.
It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
In this section of the interview, the like-me bias is demonstrated when the recruiter Mandy takes a liking or bias to Philip solely due to the fact that he indeed too appreciates the game of tennis. Rather than Mandy being objective and solely taking Philip's qualifications for the position into account, she allows her personal interests to impact her judgment.
So, Philip, in the past, when have you encountered a frustrated or unsatisfied customer, and how did you handle that situation?
Okay, I remember this one time when I was teaching at the tennis camp. This woman came up to me and was complaining about like some charges on her credit card. Mm-hmm. Something about like some lessons that she didn't want or she didn't attend. I don't really know. It was some of billing. But she was talking to me about it, and I didn't really understand any of that. So I just kind of sent her away. I didn't really help her. You know, not my job. You know?
Oh, okay. All right, Philip. Well, that was the last question today. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
All right. Nice
Thanks
meeting
for having me.
you. Too.
For this behavioral interview, the interviewee was asked about a past working experience. His response was an example of a poor interview. The interviewee's response shows that he has poor problem-solving and communication skills. This can predict how he would respond in a situation if he were actually hired.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, nothing. Same old, same old.
So, you won't believe this. The other day I went for an interview over at Barnes & Noble's. I didn't get the job.
What?
Right?
Screw Barnes & Noble. That's why I don't get my books from them, because they're always messing up my orders. They're not hiring you. Like, you're
all my books from
overqualified.
Amazon from now on.
Because Philip was angry about not getting the job, he spoke poorly to his friend about Barnes & Noble. This is an example of negative spillover. Although it was unintentional, Barnes & Noble has now lost a customer.
Hi, my name is Mandy.
Hi, I'm Melissa. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. All right, Melissa. So, could you tell me about a time in the past when you encountered a frustrated or unsatisfied customer, and how did you handle that?
Okay, so there was this one time, I used to work at Starbucks, and a customer came in, and by accident I gave her the wrong order. So she ended up coming back, and she was complaining, like really unhappy with that. So what I did is I remade the drink for her, so I gave her the correct order, and I tried to do that pretty quickly, because it was during rush hour. So I did my best to make sure that she got it like in a good amount of time. And after that, I even offered her a free scone. And so she seemed pretty happy when she was leaving.
Wow, that's a wonderful way to handle a situation.
Thanks.
During this interview, the interviewee used the STAR technique to answer the questions. STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. She talked about the situation, what she did to fix the problem, and the final result after the situation had been fixed. This is an example of an excellent interview.
Melissa, could you tell me a little bit about your flexibility in the week for working hours?
Yeah, sure. So around school, I think I'll be able to work about like 10 hours a week.
Okay, so here's the thing. We're very flexible around your school schedule, and that's great, but we do have a mandatory 15 to 20 hour work week here. So
Okay.
we would need you to work for 15 to 20 hours a week.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'd be able to fit that in.
Okay, great.
The interviewer gave the interview a realistic job preview. She explained to her in more detail of what the position would entail. One example would be the number of hours per week the person will be needed to work.